Go.
Alright, so we're going to put on our seatbelt. And we're going to perform our air brake test. We're going to put our key in the ignition. We're going to click one click forward. We're going to let air gauges cycle. Once our gauges cycle, we're going to start our bus. And we're going to let our pressure build up to 120 pounds of pressure. At which time we will know that our air tanks are full, and we will know that because we will hear a burst of air or a sneezing noise when the governor kicks out. We're watching our 2 tanks over here to get up to 120. And you might want to pause it for just a second, possibly, or you can leave it on, either way.
It's okay. I can see it.
Okay. Our tanks are full. We're going to turn our bus off. We're going to click our key back forward so we have power to our gauges. Once our gauge goes up, once our needle goes up to 120, we're going to put our foot on the brake pedal and release the parking brake. We're going to hold that for 1 minute to make sure that we are not losing more than 3 pounds of pressure in 1 minute. Once that 1 minute time frame is up, we are now going to pump our brakes down to cause our warning system to come on. So we're going to push and release the brake pedal, causing our pressure to drop to 60, at which time our lights and buzzers will come on to say low air pressure. I'm going to keep pumping down to 30, at which time our parking brake is going to activate and it's going to pop out. Which it did. Now I'm going to start my bus back up and let the pressure build back up. As the pressure is building back up, once the needle gets back up to 60 pounds of pressure, our warning lights will go out, telling us that we're now no longer at low air pressure. Yep, so our low air pressure light just went out, so it's above 60 pounds of pressure. We're now going to wait for it to build up to 120, so it'll be back at the proper operating level, at which time we will hear a burst of air and the governor kick out. Okay, there's our burst of air to tell us that our air tanks are back full and at proper operating level. That completes our air brake test. At this time, I would like to show you the parking brake test and the service brake test. For the parking brake test, we're going to leave our parking brake on. We're going to put our bus in drive, and we're going to give it just a little bit of RPMs. Our parking brake held as it should. We're now going to leave the bus in drive, take off the parking brake by pushing it in and having our foot on the brake pedal, and we're going to pull forward up to about 5 miles an hour. And then we're going to come to a stop, making sure that our bus is not pulling to the left, right or left, simulating a brake issue. Put our bus back in neutral with our parking brake. And our next thing on our list here is our light indicators. Our light indicators, we are going to turn on our left turn signal. I know it is working because it's on the dash. I can see it in my crossover mirror and on my panel up top. My right turn signal, again, I can see it on the dash. I can see it in my crossover mirror. And I can see it on my panel. I'm going to turn on my 4-way hazard lights. And 4-way hazard lights, I can see them on the dash. I can see them in my crossover mirrors. And I can see them on my panel. My DEF level is up here. It is green. So there's plenty of DEF in it. And my ABS light would have been over here, and it would have come on when I had my key click forward before I started my bus. Once it is started, it goes out as it should. The next thing on our list is going to be our emergency equipment. For our emergency equipment, we're going to be checking our fire extinguisher, which is overhead. We're going to push the black button to open our box. And our fire extinguisher here, it is charged and in the green. While I'm in here, I'm going to show you the first aid kit and body fluid kit. We're going to open them. The first aid kit has all components as it should. We're going to put it back. We're going to check our body fluid kit. sure it has all components. It has a rubbing alcohol, gloves, paper towel, and trash bag, as it should. Close it back up. We're gonna hit the spring to close our door and close it back down, lock it back in place. Part of our other emergency equipment is in our glove box. We have our 6 fuses. We also have our tire pressure gauge. And the last part of our emergency equipment is going to be our 3 reflective triangles back here at the back of our bus. And I have my 3 triangles back here in my box. Okay. We're going to go back up to the front of the bus. Sorry. The next thing that we're going to go over is our windshield and traffic monitoring devices. Our windshield is in good condition. It is not cracked, damaged, or broken. The seals are in good condition, and we have no illegal stickers on your windshield. Traffic monitoring devices, we have our flat and convex mirror and our crossover mirror on both sides. They are not cracked, damaged, loose, or broken. I can adjust my mirrors by using my switches over here. If I turn the knob to the left, I can operate my top flat mirror, and if I turn it to the right, I can operate my convex mirror. Same thing with this one. For the opposite side, on the right hand side, you can operate the flat mirror and turn it to the right and operate our convex mirror. Those are part of our traffic monitoring devices, in addition to our camera system up here for monitoring the traffic. Our next item is going to be wipers and washers. So if we turn our knob here forward, that'll turn on our windshield wipers, and push in on the end to put out the wiper fluid. Our windshield wipers are not cracked, damaged, frayed, split, or broken, and the arms are in good condition and secure to the bus. Our next item is heaters and defrosters. Our heaters are over here. We have 2 rear heaters and 1 front heater. We turn them on to show that they work. Our heaters keep our passengers warm, and our defroster is here, and that will keep our windshield clear if it has frost or snow or ice on it. And our mirror defrosters are here. We flip on that switch for our flat and convex mirror and our crossover mirrors on the front. Our next item that we have is our horn. It is here on our steering wheel. We push it. Oh, and we also use our defrosters mainly to keep our windshield clean. This is our horn. We push it. We use it in the event if we need to get somebody's attention or there's something going on around us. At this time, I'm going to shut my bus off. But I'm going to click my key backwards to auxiliary mode. And we're going to check our entry area here. I'm checking my door. The glass is not cracked, damaged, loose, or broken. It is all present. The seals appear to be in good shape. My step well is in good condition. There's no obstructions, there's no tripping hazard, and everything is secure. My handrails are secure to the bus. There's no screws missing, and it is secure. We're going to come back here. Our next thing is our emergency exits. We have our front door exit. You can hit this valve to be able to open your front emergency door if you needed it. As we come back here, we have 2 overhead hatches. The way to open the overhead hatch is turn the red handle to exit and push up, and the door would swing open. Our window exits are properly marked. We open the red handle by pulling up and pushing the window out. We have 4 emergency window exits. As we come back here to the back, we have a rear door exit. For it, we raise our red handle and push out to open our rear door. All of my emergency exits are properly marked. As we come back forward, we're going to check our student seating area, checking to make sure that the covers are in good condition, that the seats are secure to the frame, and that the frame is secure to the floor and that no bolts are missing. So we're going to touch every seat as we come through, making sure that they are all secure and that nothing is loose. Okay, when we get back up here to the front of our bus, we are now going to check out our student monitoring devices. which is our student mirror. Our mirror is in good condition. It is not cracked, damaged, loose, or broken. All bolts are in place, and our camera systems are all present in regards to our student monitoring devices. The next thing that we are going to check, we are going to start our bus back up. So we're going to click our key forward. We're going to let our gauges cycle. I'm going to put my seatbelt back on. And we're going to start our bus. We are going to check our student lights. So on the inside, we have 4 internal lights. We're going to turn them on to show that they are all working properly. We are also going to turn on our master switch, which allows us to operate our amber lights. So when our amber lights are flashing, we can see them in the crossover mirror as well as the panel up here. I'm going to push this button to open up my door. My door is going to open. My yellow stop gate comes out in front of my bus. My stop sign comes out and my red lights are flashing, which I can see in my crossover mirrors as well as up here on the panel. We're going to close our door. The next thing that we have on our list, obviously we talked about our stop arm and our safety arm. We've already gone over our body fluid kit and first aid kit earlier. So at this time, I would ask the examiner to exit the bus to go outside to help me. When we do our external exam, we are going to turn on all lights again to show the examiner that they're working now on the outside, but we are going to use our microphone. Flip our switch to external. We're going to turn on our left turn signal, and we would tell the examiner left turn signal. They're going to give us a thumbs up. We're going to do the right turn signal. You're going to tell the examiner right turn signal. They're going to give you a thumbs up. We're going to turn on our 4-way hazard lights by pulling out the silver knob. And they're going to give us a thumbs up. We're going to turn on our headlights up here on the dash. When we push the windshield wiper lever towards us, it will turn on our high beam lights indicated by the blue light here, and pull it again for low beam lights. We're going to go back over here because now we're going to check to make sure our lights are working on the outside. We're going to hit our amber lights again. The examiner is going to give us a thumbs up. Then we're going to open our door for our red lights to come on. The examiner will then go to the back of our bus, and we're going to do all of those same lights again. Left turn signal, right turn signal, hazard lights, amber lights, red lights by opening the door. But in addition to that, you're going to do your brake light, which is put your foot on the brake pedal for your brake lights to come on the back of the bus. And that completes your internal inspection part of your bus.